they are really, really convincing. Because when I first saw these leaks, and here's kind of the first video, we're going to just fly through them. I'm not going to comment on every single thing, but my first thought was like, hold on, this is a GTA 5 mod, right? Because it really looks like GTA 5, kind of the look and feel, the lighting, everything is very similar, the movement, even the interface, you're going to see it later. Some of the interface elements are literally identical. Now, keep in mind, this is a debug version, most probably, okay? So that means reduced details, nothing is finished, it's in development, it's pre-alpha, that kind of thing. So don't be like, oh, this looks like garbage. It's like, yeah, it looks like garbage because it's a debug version. Don't expect the final game to look like that. I don't think that's what this is about. But we're getting other details. I mean, this is the first time we're getting a look at what might be Vice City. And you'll see later on, there are loads of cars that have Vice City written on them, street signs, and so on, that all point to the direction of this game happening in Vice City. Also, all these videos are called Americas, right? You remember there was this leak about the game kind of in development being called Project Americas, and that we would have a female protagonist amongst other protagonists. That seems to be the case, okay? Well, there she is, and she's wearing a skirt that moves nicely, in a physical manner, which is something we haven't really seen in GTA 5 as well. Like, look how it bounces around, That's a cool feature. I'm sold. I'm buying the game, okay? And I'm gonna have to hold back throughout this video, not making Latina butt jokes. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen, okay? And then we get videos like this where they're kind of testing in-car features, like those sun blinders going up and down, right? I don't know who would ask for such a feature or what it would really add to the game, but there you are, right? Check this out. All the little details, like you can push the pedals down here, brake pedal, speed pedal, right? You can adjust the height of your steering wheel. It's like, Rockstar, why does it take so long? Why do we see nothing? Well, we gotta make sure you can adjust the height of your steering wheel. Okay, that took half a year to get that right, so why, Rockstar? Nobody cares about. I mean, maybe you care. Leave a comment if you care about this, because I don't know why I would care about this, or like adjusting the seat, right? Oh no, I want to lean back a little bit more. I'm gonna take a nap in my car. Let me just put my seat back. Why? Why do we get these features? It makes absolutely no sense. Maybe they're just pushing like customizability of your car way too far, right? They're like, oh, you've got to adjust every single thing in your car. GTA is about cars. I don't know what their thinking is. Then we get one of those. I don't know how they're called, but I know that people ride those in the Everglades. The Everglades, they're in Florida, right? In the southern tip of the US state of Florida. Yes, they are. Obviously, I knew that. What do you think? I don't know where the Everglades are? Embarrassing. So another hint that this might be legit, because these kinds of vehicles, I don't think they are in GTA 5. Maybe they are. There's so many vehicles in this game now. I kind of lost overview. Character testing, right? And this is kind of the point where you really want to make Latina behind jokes, because damn, she thick, bro. She thick. I don't mind. Okay, let's not go there. And here we get a look at the first look at our male protagonist. And the rumor again is that there are 3 protagonists, right? That guy, Latina lady, and then possibly a third one. And check on that train. It says Vice City Metro something. So, it kind of hints towards this game happening in Vice City, which is cool, which was expected, which was leaked before, and it makes a lot of sense. What do we have here? I have not watched all those videos. I've looked at some of them. So this weird Kanye West kind of looking guy might be the third character, the third main character that we're looking at. I don't know. He might as well just be, I don't know, some kind of agent or just an NPC. We don't know at this point. But you can see, like, clearly the texture and detail on this character has been smoothed out, right? And notice on the bottom right, it says RTX 3080. And that clearly indicates that this is not like 5 years old or 4 years old. Some of this footage, and the graphic cards, like the GPUs they're using, they vary. Sometimes it's a 1080, sometimes it's a 2080. So it's worth kind of looking out for that. But since they are using some of the RTX 30 series cards, it very much looks like this game, or at least this footage, is fairly recent. What do we have here? I don't know what this is. I haven't even watched this video. Okay. That is a trailer with an inflated ring in it. Amazing. This is just absolutely stunning. And here we have another, I think this is like a kind of shooting mechanic test video. And this is super similar to GTA 5, right? Like this looks, I mean, slightly different in some details maybe, but like the bullet feedback and how the bullets penetrate the material and leave that kind of bullet holes, that is almost identical. So I don't know, man. It looks, to me, it looks legit. Obviously, I don't know, okay? Again, take it all with a grain of salt. It might be that in the end, it looks nothing like that, and everyone's like, you idiot, you fell for it. Possibly. But keep in mind, if this would be fake, okay, if all of these videos would be fake, the amount of work it would be to fake all this, to possibly mod GTA 5, create these characters, I would say it's almost impossible, okay, to fake all of this. It would be so much work. Oh, look, we got a crawling mechanic? I didn't even know this. There's no crawling in GTA 5. Look, we crawl into the space, and he's moving those crates around and all that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think that's... I can't see it in the shadow there, but I think that's the main character that we've seen earlier. Don't think that's just an NPC. Crawling mechanic confirmed, guys. Epic. So is that the Kanye West guy again that we saw earlier? I don't know. So this looks like they're testing, you know, how you interact with objects, how you might be able to lean on an object or hide behind an object. He's not really doing it, right? It's not like a GTA 5 where you can take full cover, but that might not be what this video has been about. What is this? So check down here again, for example, this is a GTX 1080. And I don't know what this footage is showing, but it just kind of illustrates that they're testing it obviously across different systems. And does that not look like James Willems, like a weird drugged up version of James Willems? It does look like him a little bit at times, but... Oh, that's cool. Look, you lean out of cars, right? On a tennis court. Damn. And I love the world. I love how it all looks and feels. I can't wait to explore this in full and really, you know, see what Vice City has to offer. And then you get videos like that. Again, it is all about just testing the ability to interact with objects. Some of these are more exciting than others, obviously, but I didn't want to just show you guys a selected few of them. I wanted to take you through the whole list of videos that has been leaked. So some swimming mechanics, and this is a 2080, RTX 2080. Yeah, this, I mean, some of this really looks like garbage, okay? This is literally what we just looked at. Looks like a freaking PS2 game or something. But again, don't get too nailed down on that, okay? Don't be like, oh, wait. This looks like a PS2 game. The game is garbage. I never want to play it. You know, screw this. It's heavily work in progress. I mean, look at some of the details. It's worse than GTA 5, which obviously tells you that this is not what it's going to be. So I don't know if this is some kind of wardrobe mechanic, right? You can see he's probably in his flat, like at least where you start as this character. It's like a rundown kind of shitty flat. I can only assume, right? I'm just making assumptions here. I don't know this. But they're testing apparently this hat interacting with this cabinet. And seeing if it lies on the cabinet or if it hovers. So I don't know if this is like a flexible wardrobe mechanic, right? Where the clothes that you buy are actually on the coat hangers, lying on these cabinets. Then you can kind of change your clothes. I don't know. That's how it looks like to me. Oh, okay. So this is interesting, right? Like a kind of third-person gun-pointing mechanic in the cars. We didn't really have that, as far as I'm aware. Or did we? Because I never played the game as first-person. I don't know what happens when you drive in first-person and then aim from inside a car. I should try that out. But apparently they're exploring that you have this kind of mechanic when you're riding in the car, aiming your gun in third-person, which would kind of suck because I think the mechanic when you're in third-person in the game in GTA 5 and you aim and you see it from outside the car and all you have to do is move that dot around, like the aiming dot, works pretty well when you have to kind of shoot down people riding motorcycles around you. So I think that works well. I'm not sure why they would change that, but hey, you know, who knows if that's in the final game. So again, you know, you see all the debugging stuff, but we're getting a nice look at the streets of Vice City here, right? And again, it looks cool. If you imagine this kind of being developed further with the engine of, for example, Red Dead Redemption 2 in mind and the lighting that's presented in that game, damn, man, it's going to look really, really good. Obviously, these are just like these kind of debugging worlds. So what's going on here? NPC spawned in. NPC lighting is Siggy and our Latina friend. What was that? Oh, he's sitting down. Yeah, all right, taking a break. Okay, so kind of an NPC test right there or something. And it also makes me think, like, who leaks all this stuff? Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. So there's a bit of fight going on. And again, check, like, these kind of plasticky textures on all these NPCs. Often this particular main character has all the detail, but they have clearly been scaled down in terms of the detail. Probably for the sake of running smoothly at this point. This is, again, an RTX 3080. But we see that across all these leaked videos, that these characters have kind of these smoothed out, plasticky looking textures to them. So there's a bit of a fight happening in what seems to be a nightclub setting. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, I saw this one. It's like a car crash test or something. So check this out. Bam! Oh, look. Pieces of the car flying off. The car starts smoking. Now, obviously all just speculation, but this is slightly concerning because one key feature that I loved about GTA 5 was that the cars took forever to explode just from damage, okay? When compared to the previous game, where it was much easier. You crash 3-4 times and your car would catch fire and explode, which really sucked. So in GTA 5, it was literally almost impossible to just burn down your car by crashing into objects. And now here, you can see this is obviously a new car and boom, he crashes it and it starts smoking already. I don't know if that means, you know, that cars will be easier to destroy. And here we're getting a nice view. Look at this. That looks cool. This kind of sea in the background, all the palm trees. Overall, you see there are less skyscrapers, right? As you would find it in Miami, right? There are less tall buildings. It's all a bit flat and more like street level. It's called the Stockyard down here. So this is cool stuff. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Another test mechanic, how you would probably run through if there's gunfire, you know, how you would put your arms up to kind of protect your head or something. Just different ways of